Either way, we're going into game number... Actually, what is the score? This is difficult for me to call, actually, what the score is. I should have paid more attention to the lobby at the start. I take full responsibility. It will be a PvP. This is the other semi-final, so it will be a best of 3. I know that, for sure. I wasn't given referee, so, well, I'm probably asking them isn't the best thing either. Gonna be a bit of a mess here, so we're just gonna do the introductions. In the top left corner, we have the red Protoss player. His name is Rodzyn. In the bottom right side of the map, it is the pink. You know what? I like to call this the lesser red. Because it is red in a way, but then mixed with the whites as well. And then it's a lesser red overall. It is called still a Protoss though. His name is ArT. And I believe both these players are Polish actually. Are they both Polish? I'm gonna look this up. You know what? In the start of the game, I'm just gonna be blatantly alt-tabbed right here. Just looking this up. I know we all want to see what is happening in the game as well. I'm just gonna... Alright, here we go. You see Gateway, Cybernetic Skull, very... Yeah, Rodzyn is from Poland. Where was ArT from again? Was he from Poland as well? He's also from Poland. I'm learning, guys. I am learning indeed. Alright. You don't like the Raven meta. And you don't like CVC. Alright. That makes sense. I guess as a Protoss you should like PvP in a way, right? It should be 1/3 of the matches that you play overall. So, you know, if you don't enjoy it, then you might be in trouble overall because you're not enjoying your game as much. Is this a... Alright, it is a friendly pylon for Rodzyn in his own base. Oh, it would have been a weird proxy pylon there. Oh boy, ArT. Wow. Wait, what? Oh, okay, that was Rodzyn. I see. Gonna have a little bit more of a scout here. Delaying that Nexus perhaps as well for ArT. Cancelling the pylon now. Here we go. Nexus going up for Rodzyn. Rodzyn quite nicely. The probe also getting away for ArT. ArT only now putting his Nexus down. Slight delay, not that bad. Ah, CVC is not bad anymore as it was. Well, I mean... Yeah, I agree. I agree, actually. It is a lot better. It still can go in those same locations, but honestly, like, what is wrong with, like... The biggest problem I have with CVC is when I play CVC, and I get Baneling Zergling all in, and I didn't prepare for it efficiently, and I just get rolled, right? That is my one problem with CVC. But, if I'm watching CVC... and I have all these Baneling micro going on, you know, I don't mind it as much. Even though it's not necessarily what is gonna happen anymore in CVC, right? There's a lot of other stuff happening, but you need to be very good as a Zerg to, you know, stop it from devolving into such a situation. Now, of course, I don't know how many Zerg players are still in the bracket. Build that number of... Roll the dice. Build that... Yeah, that's pretty much right. Roll the dice, build that number of drones, and flood units. It happens sometimes, you know, but still, like, people can be very good at defending, at least, like, there's people that are just really good at defending these things nowadays. Hallucination versus hallucination, don't see that very often, but it happened this time too. Adapts passing ships through the night, this time not necessarily seeing each other. CVC decision making. We are seeing a Twitch clip here. I might want to check it out later on, of course, after this game. And seeing the forge, seeing the robotics facility, absolutely everything here for ArT in line of sight. Let's take a look at the other side. Of course, we are having the same upgrades being created. Robotics facility a little bit later, deciding to go for that Twilight Council earlier on and adding on the Blink. Blink, of course, would be a little bit better against a Starport or Stargate opening. Ooh, targeting down a sentry there. Not too bad, not too bad. A nice little pick off there. You know what? Making it a little bit worth for those adapts to go over there. What happened to the other adapts of ArT, actually? They also died, it seems. Did they get any kill? Well, 5. Alright, well, that makes me feel like a horrible caster and observer. Either way, we're just gonna pretend like it never happened, of course, because that is the caster way. If you didn't catch it, it never happened. We have a Phoenix hallucination. That is the one thing right now on this map. And, oh, look at this. There's a base as well. Oh. I'm just lowering the quality of casting so that when I miss things, like you know, people are aware that most likely I will miss it. Either way, hallucination again, scouting everything out. Like these players both just playing very passively. It seems one deviation going on right now is it's what Templar Archives and Robotics Bay. As a caster, it only didn't happen if you don't point it out. Right. Well, I pointed it out though as well, so it's too late to turn back now. Oh man, I tried my best. Tried so hard. Oh, seeing the Warp Prism actually. Rodzyn gonna be painfully aware here. Of course, a Warp Prism is out on the map. Might be able to get some damage done eventually. Where the hell did he go? Oh, there he is. Okay, going back, talking some schmack here. They're just both sitting in the base. Guys, he has a War Prism, he's not going across them. I don't know what is going on, guys. I'm not that well equipped to cast PvP, but... Alright, let's take a look at the unit count, right? Let's dissect the situation here. Rodzyn has 2 Immortals. And, oh, actually, one of them is moving, and they're moving back. Okay. Again, well, 2 Immortals. 2 Archons. I feel like he has a bit of an opportunity to maybe do something here before the Colossus count gets too out of hand. Translator, please. Is there any Polish person in chat? Can you call this out? So see, Gerald. Gerald is a Protoss as well. They're talking about Gerald, right? Isn't Gerald... Is Gerald Polish as well? Probably not. I'm probably wrong on that one. Well, we deciphered one word there, which was only a name, which didn't really need deciphering, but I feel like we did well there in our attempt. Both players now having their 3 bases. He is? Okay, well there we go. It would make sense actually, all of them talking about... You know what? Another... It's still kind of weird, isn't it? Like, they have 2 Polish Protosses in here, and then they start talking about Gerald, the other Polish Protoss. Another hallucination coming around, wanting to go for edification on the other side of the map. Just checking out the neighborhood for now and shot out of the sky once more. Oh, finally some action. Here we go. Stalker versus Zealot. Will the... Oh, actually. Not micro there. Does lose the Stalker to the Zealot. Oh, there we go. More blood for the Protoss gods. At the same time, ArT moving across with quite a... Oh, that is a nice disruptor hit. Killing off quite of the... Well, reasonable amount of those Zealots. Mostly Zealots available here with the 4 Archons. I'm guessing that should still be okay, but then again, there are 3 Colossi just wailing away at the entire line of Rodzyn. Rodzyn, his army supply dwindling quite quickly here. Warp Prism as well available. Should be able to warp in rather nicely. Oh my dear lord. Rodzyn in trouble, and I think ArT may have done it using those Colossi. Moving forward. In come last final disruptor shot, killing 3 Stalkers, but it's not enough. Losing that 3rd base, losing most of his army. Behind this ArT also creating a Dark Shrine. Oh my dear lord, don't hit your own Zealots. Okay, he doesn't. That is very good. GG being called. Right, and that was game number unknown in this best of 3 series. I'm gonna have to ask these guys really quickly now, like what the score is. Maybe switch servers as well again. We will wait and see. Oh, there we go. Okay, it was 0-1 or 1-0 for ArT. ArT taking that series then. All right.